Hello everybody, this is Ogre Boy, and I'm going to be doing my review for the 1992 movie Aladdin. Um, this movie is directed by uh, Ron Clements and John Musker. They previously, before this, had directed The Little Mermaid and The Great Mouse Detective, would later on direct Hercules and Treasure Planet, Princess and the Frog, and I think Moana. But um, and it's written by Ron Clements, John Musker, Ted Elliott, and Terry Rossio. Um, and this movie follows Aladdin, who's like a homeless kid. He like a street rat. He's living, stealing food and able to, so he can survive and everything. And he's constantly trying to run away from the guards of the palace, who are always after him and everything. And one night he meets Princess Jasmine. At the time, he doesn't realize it's the princess, but and everything. And Jafar, the villain, is like needing Aladdin to go in the Cave of Wonders to get this magic lamp and everything. He's wanting to take over as Sultan. So after he orders Aladdin to be imprisoned, and then he helps him leave the prison in order to go fetch the lamp and everything. And things don't turn out the way they plan and everything, and Aladdin gets stuck in the Cave of Wonders with his pet monkey Abu, and they find out that the lamp was a magic lamp and it has a genie in it, and he's allowed 3 wishes, so Aladdin wishes to become a prince so that he can be with Jasmine and everything. And pretty much the rest of the movie is him trying to face the consequences of lying to Jasmine about who he is and everything. Pretty good Disney movie. One of my most favorites, actually. The voice cast in this is great. Scott Wingard is the voice of Aladdin. He also played Steve on Full House. And he's excellent in the role. He fits the role perfectly and everything. Linda Larkin does the voice of Jasmine. She does a really good job and everything. Jafar is voiced by Jonathan Freeman. He's the villain of the movie, and I think Jonathan Freeman does a really good job doing his voice. He brings a real evilness to the character and everything. I think he does a really good job. Gilbert Gottfried plays his animal sidekick, Iago, and he's just perfect for that role. He's hilarious and everything. And there's just something about him that's always cracked me up, the way he talks and everything, because he just has that distinctive voice and everything, and he just does a really good job doing the voice of Iago. Frank Welker does the voice of Abu in the Cave of Wonders. Boo doesn't really talk, he makes monkey noises, but Frank Welker does a really good job. He actually sounds like a monkey and everything. And he also does a really good job with the Cave of Wonders, which I think he's also going to be voicing in the remake. I'm not sure if he's going to be doing Boo's noises in the remake too, but he probably will be. I'm not for sure though. Douglas Seal does the voice of the Sultan, and he's really good too. He's a pretty likable character, and he does a good job doing his voice. And then Jim Cummings does the voice of Rasul, who is like the leader of the guards and stuff that are always chasing Aladdin and everything. And he does a good job too, because he's really not a very likable character, at least in this one. I don't remember like later movies, in the other 2 movies, because I haven't seen him in a while, but I know in this one he's not very likable. And then of course the standout of this movie, the reason why most people love this movie, and one of the reasons why I love it, is Robin Williams as a genie. Robin Williams is my absolute favorite actor of all time. He's been one of my favorite actors ever since I was a little kid and everything. I grew up with so many of his movies, and this was one of them and everything. He just did an excellent job doing the genie's voice, his awesome impressions, and he brought a lot of comedy to the role, but he also brought a lot of heart and stuff too. He fit the role perfectly and everything. Will Smith has said that playing the genie in the new movie is gonna. Robin Williams left really big holes or really big shoes to fill and everything. I hope that Will Smith does a decent enough job, but he ain't ever gonna be able to be as good as Robin Williams. But if he does his own thing, I think it'll work out in that version. I'll find out tomorrow. But anyway, the animation in this is absolutely beautiful. Some of the best of the animation. Back when in the 90s, when the animation was kind of making a big comeback for Disney, this was one of the ones that had some of the best animation. The music in here is also some of the best. My main favorite songs would be Friend Like Me, Prince Ali, and A Whole New World, which are probably most people's favorite songs. I also like One Jump Ahead and Arabian Nights, but I love really like all of the songs in this movie. The only one that I went extremely crazy for was Jafar's Prince Ali, but even that one I didn't hate. It just isn't one of my favorites. This has some really, really good music in it, and I was kind of worried about how they were going to do the music in the remake, but I'll talk about that when I do my review for that movie in the next day or two. But I really like the songs in this movie, and there were some deleted songs that I think would have been cool to have in the movie. Like, I think Jafar, there were 2 different songs written for Jafar before this movie, and I think that the one called Humiliate the Boy would have been a little bit better than the Prince Ali reprise we got in the movie. But I still like that song, and then there was a song called Proud of Your Boy, which was cut out because Aladdin's mother was cut out of the story. And I think it would have been cool to have that in there too, and have his mom in it. It would just give it a little bit more emotion and stuff. But I understand why they didn't and everything. But all in all, this is one of my favorite movies of all time. And has some of the best music and everything. I think out of all the Renaissance movies, this one has the best music out of all of them. Well, actually, I don't know that I could say that because The Lion King, but this one and The Lion King are the 2 that I think have the best music, and I love Beauty and the Beast as well. I've said that many times before too, but out of the Renaissance era, this one and The Lion King are the ones that I think have the best music and everything. But this is a really, really good movie, and this remake that's coming out, it's going to have a lot to live up to, because this is one of the best animated movies of all time and everything. I don't expect the remake to be even close to as good as this movie, but anyway, I'd give the original 1992 Aladdin a 10 out of 10. It's one of the best animated movies of all time. It's one of my favorite movies of all time, and one of my favorite Disney movies and everything. And but anyway, I hope you enjoyed this review. If there's any other top 10 list, movie series rankings, or movie reviews you want me to do, let me know in the comments, and I'll get to them as quick as I can. I'll be reviewing the next 2 films in the Aladdin trilogy, and then probably tomorrow evening when I get home, I'll be doing my review for the 2019 remake. So you can look forward to those, and I hope you all enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.